Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a Android TV box from Mifanstech. This is the H96 Pro. This is a Android Marshmallow 6.0.1 based Android TV box. You can check this out on Amazon at the time of this video for $69, and I will have that link in the description below where you guys can check that out. Going around the box, there's not a lot going on outside of the box. It is 4K capable up to 60 frames per second, and the model number again is the H96 Pro. So let's get into it, show you guys exactly what comes inside. And I will go over some of the specs with you guys real quick. We'll get the box out here, show you the build quality on the box. Now they do have a plastic cover on here that I didn't take off. That's why it looks like it's all scratched up, but it is not. So it is packaged very well. You get a user manual. You get a 5-volt, 2-amp power source here. This is for your powering the box. You do get an HDMI cable as well, so it's great that they throw that in. They give you this remote. And this is like many other remotes. It's a very basic remote. I am not a fan of these remotes. I usually almost always have an external mouse hooked up, at least an external mouse, if not a mouse and keyboard. Or you can do a wireless mouse and keyboard if you want. Because these remotes, they're great for the basics, but if you're typing anything in, they're just impossibly hard to use. Not impossible, but just too much of a pain in the butt, to be honest. Now in the user manual here, there is some key features, and I will leave these up really quickly. If you guys want to freeze frame that, you can. I will go over a few of them now. It's based on Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. The CPU is an Amlogic S912 octa-core ARM Cortex A53 CPU at 2 gigahertz. And the GPU in this is a nice one. It's a Mali-T820MP3 GPU at up to 750 megahertz. So you're going to be able to do some gaming on this as well. You have some other stuff down here. I'm just going to kind of skip through to memory, which is DDR3. It's 2 gigahertz of memory, or 2 gigabytes of memory, I'm sorry. So that's awesome. I like when it has 2 gigabytes, not one. One seems to kind of, you notice a little bit of slowdown there. On this box, it's buttery smooth. Your flash memory is EMMC 16 gigabytes. You have 11 gigabytes usable out of the box, and you'll see that during the demo. So this is interesting to have here, just to hold on to kind of, go through some troubleshooting if you need to, and some basic stuff, which I'll cover a little bit later in the review. Now, if we go over the box itself, H96 Pro here, there is an LED bar all around this that will turn on when you have this powered on. It'll light up blue, and it looks pretty cool. It's not too glaring, so it won't be annoying. On both sides here, you have on this side, you're going to have a micro SD card slot for local files. If you want to play movies off of that, it'll take up to 32 gigabyte cards. You're going to have 1 and 2 USB inputs. You can use those for anything from a mouse to an external keyboard. You have on the other side 3 and 4, so you get 4 USB inputs on here. I love that, and your reset hole is on this side. On the front is your LED sensor for this remote, which I'm not a fan of, but that's okay. On the back, you're going to get a wired LAN connection. You're going to get an optical out for if you want to hook this up to your sound system. You do have optical out here. You have your HDMI out, of course. You have an AV in, and you have your power on the back as well. On the bottom, you're going to have 2 nice feet on the bottom and some venting. They did a pretty good job on design on this box. It looks pretty slick. Again, these scratches here are just because I haven't taken off all this plastic on the top. But other than that, this guy is designed very nice, very compact, 4 USB ports, which I really like. So let's move over to the review of the box in action, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so here's the main screen you get with the H96 Pro. Up at the top, you're going to have a bunch of different icons letting you know whether you're connected to Wi-Fi, LAN connected, or wireless. Your built-in Bluetooth, whether you have USB host connected. There are, again, 4 USB ports on this box, which make it incredibly useful for stuff like playing back local files from a USB drive or an external hard drive or whatever you would want there. Adding a mouse, which I have now, I have an external mouse hooked up to this, is also very helpful. And then you have an SD card, the built-in SD card for files as well. You also have a little cleaner icon here that will launch and clean processes if you need to. On the front, you're just going to have your Kodi, which will launch Kodi, I believe it's Krypton Alpha, so it's version 17.0. You've got that built in here. If you don't know what Kodi is a huge front end to a lot of add-ons you can add, like, you know, Genesis and a lot of other ones that are on here that will work very well. Fox News you can throw on here. Ice Films, a bunch of different ones to play movies, TV shows, music, the same thing. You're going to have stuff like SoundCloud and a bunch of other add-ons as well. You can go in and you can check all those out. It'll also do weather and pictures. It pretty much does everything you can think of as far as being a full-fledged front-end media center. Now, it does take a few seconds to exit, and I did notice that it force closes some of the time when it exits out here. So hopefully you won't see that, and it didn't seem to do it this time. YouTube's built in as well, so if you want to go on, you can watch anything you want from YouTube. So that is all set up and ready to go for you. I'll play something back real quick. I don't know, lacrosse trick shots. How about that?
Hey, pal. Hey, best friend. I'm back.
So as you can see, very good video.
What's up, guys? We're New Perfect.
And I'm Paul Rabel.
#1 lacrosse player in the world. And it's time for Lacrosse Trick Shot!
Oops, I went all the way to the end of the video, which I didn't want to do. There we go. So full screen. Right now it's streaming in 720p. Works really well.
What's up, guys?
Great picture, great stream.
Our buddy Paul for helping us make
We'll get
our
that
very
out of here
first
now.
lacrosse
So you've got full access to YouTube right out of the box, which is excellent. Full access to the Google Play Store, again, which is always a plus. You can download pretty much any apps and games that you can think of on the Google Play Store here, and they will run on this Android box. This Android box also has enough oomph in it to be able to play, you know, games, other things as well. So you've got those three right here at the top. Now, if you want to check out your other apps that come pre-installed, they have MobDraw on here, which is one of my favorites if you've seen any of my other videos. Netflix, the Play Store, Kodi, they have Go Live, they have Gmail and Facebook on here as well. They also have Twitter on here. There's a Wukong remote that you can download to actually use your phone as a remote, although it's just as cumbersome to do that. I'd much rather just use a mouse and keyboard. Just as a personal thing. You can do your updates on the box. There are no updates for this box. I've checked that. You do have a built-in gallery and a built-in browser as well. Cartoon HD comes built in. Netflix comes built in. Cartoon HD runs very well on here as well. If we want to check out something like, I don't know, we'll just cruise around real quick and find something. How about Criminal? We'll try that. It does come up with a couple ads real quick. You can click past those, go to videos, and then go to your stream, and it'll ask you what quality you want to stream it in, all the way up to 1080p. I'm going to do a 1080p stream to show you the quality here. And we will actually get to some of the video here in a second. There we go. So as you can see, nice video playback on Cartoon HD, yet another really good program that works really well. So you can pretty much watch almost anything that you want. As these Android boxes do, it's pretty much a cord cutter's dream as far as video and playback that way. Now, you can also do other things like Netflix. Netflix will work perfectly fine on here. MobDraw, another thing you've got is your Miracast set up here as well. So if you go into settings, this is where you're going to find all the settings. Your network settings, you can either be connected via LAN, you can set up a VPN if you want to. Wi-Fi is in here. I'm connected to my network, which is Galaxy Tech Review. So that is fast and easy to use. You can change display sounds, apps. If you go into storage and reset, you can reset the box from here. You do have 11 gigabytes out of 16 of the internal storage left over to use, so that's excellent. And if you go into About, it will tell you a little bit more. The H96 Pro is the device name. It is running Android version 6.0.1 Marshmallow, so you've got that. It does have the June 1 security patch, so it doesn't have the newest ones, but it is fairly up to date. You have some date and time, language and keyboard settings, playback settings, everything else that you can think of. Under more settings, we can go and check out even more. This will bring you to your standard Marshmallow looking Android settings here. You've got data usage, Bluetooth again, Wi-Fi, sounds and notifications, memory. We can take a look at the memory. Again, this has 2 gigs of memory in it. We're only using 615 megabytes, so we're not even using half of the memory, so not too bad at all on memory management on this. You can do backup and reset. You can look at your accounts and everything that way. So you've got all of this built in on top of a very nice Marshmallow 6.0.1 operating system. And they did a really good job on that. Again, with the fact that you have YouTube built in, you've got Netflix built in, you've got the Play Store, and anything that you would want to add on the Play Store, they did an excellent job on this box. It's very responsive. You can use App Installer up here to browse to an APK and sideload apps if you want to do that as well. So Mifanstech did a great job on this. The H96 Pro is very snappy, has a bunch of really good applications pre-installed, and then of course the access to the Google Play Store where you'll be able to install pretty much anything else you can think of. I'm going to take it back to the close of the review now. I hope you enjoyed this little demo of the H96 Pro Android TV box. So that was my review of the Mifanstech H96 Pro Android Marshmallow based 4K Android TV box. You can check it out again on Amazon. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about this box, please leave them in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.